Jungkook suddenly returns to Korea after Taehyung's shocking statement on live broadcast, a sign he will meet HYBE. An unexpected incident has once again shaken the Korean entertainment world. Just hours after a controversial statement made by Kim Taehyung, also known as V of BTS, through his personal live broadcast, Jungkook was caught on camera at an international airport on his way back to South Korea. The close timing between these two major events has sparked widespread speculation. Does Jungkook's sudden arrival signal that he intends to meet HYBE's management directly? The public and BTS fans around the world were left speechless when Taehyung, in an emotional and unanticipated live stream, delivered a statement believed to be full of hidden meaning. Though he didn't name anyone directly, many parties believe that serious tension is currently unfolding behind the scenes between him and the agency. The words he chose seemed diplomatic yet carried undertones of disappointment and dissatisfaction. While netizens were still trying to interpret the true meaning behind the broadcast, news of Jungkook's return to Korea added a new layer to this unresolved mystery. Jungkook was known to be on break and had no official schedule confirmed by the agency in recent days. Therefore, his appearance at the airport, with a serious expression and little communication with waiting media, became a topic that could not be ignored. He arrived with minimal security, carrying few belongings, and appeared to be in a hurry. This situation has strengthened the speculation that his return is not for ordinary personal matters, but for something urgent and very important. Some entertainment industry observers suspect that Jungkook returned to Korea for a closed-door meeting with HYBE's management. Unofficial sources suggest that the meeting is most likely directly related to Taehyung's statement, which is believed to have sparked internal concern. Moreover, the relationship between BTS members and the agency has been under sharp scrutiny in recent months, following the emergence of issues related to transparency, project decisions, and the artist's right to have a say in their careers. Jungkook's swift move to return to his homeland, without prior announcement, is seen as a deep sign of concern regarding the ongoing situation. As one of the members long known for being loyal and professional, his decision to act immediately demonstrates a level of urgency that cannot be overlooked. Netizens are now asking, is Jungkook trying to bridge communication between Taehyung and HYBE, or does he personally feel the need to take a stand on what's happening? Not only fans but media analysts are also highlighting this move from a strategic communication perspective. Many believe that Jungkook's appearance in Korea could mark the beginning of a shift in the internal dynamics that have long remained hidden from the public eye. Is this a sign that long-buried conflicts are finally starting to surface? Meanwhile, as of the time this article was published, HYBE has yet to issue an official statement regarding either Taehyung's remarks or Jungkook's sudden return. This lack of clarity has only fueled speculation that something highly sensitive is occurring behind closed doors. Some international fanbases have even begun rallying support, urging the agency to immediately clarify matters in order to maintain harmony between the artists and their fans. The majority of ARMY see Jungkook's action as an extraordinary form of solidarity, especially if he truly intends to face management directly to voice concerns he may also be experiencing. The issue of artists' lack of voice in decision-making has long been discussed, and now with indirect signals from Taehyung and Jungkook's quick response, the public is increasingly convinced that there are matters that have yet to be revealed. This situation places BTS back in the global spotlight, not because of musical achievements or stage performances, but because of internal intrigue that touches both their personal and professional spheres as individuals and as a group. Many hope that Jungkook's move will open a healthier dialogue between artists and the agency, and bring clarity to the millions of fans now filled with unanswered questions. Now all eyes are on what actions Jungkook and HYBE will take next. Could this be the beginning of a major shift in the relationship between BTS members and their agency? Or will it open a new chapter of conflict that has long been kept secret? Time will tell, but one thing is certain: silence is no longer an option, especially when the world's attention is focused directly on the heart of the issue. Jungkook returns after Taehyung's live broadcast. Fact or sensational strategy? Time for the public to think critically and reflect. Jungkook's appearance at the airport heading back to Korea, just hours after Taehyung's emotional live stream, was certainly shocking. But now we face a much deeper question. Is this event truly real and spontaneous? Or are we watching a scripted scenario designed to generate a wave of public opinion? The fact that this information spread so quickly through platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and other media outlets makes us pause and ask, is this the truth, or just a viral narrative with no clear basis? We cannot ignore the power of social media in shaping opinions, even without concrete evidence. Is it true that Jungkook returned to meet HYBE directly? Or was his presence at the airport merely a coincidence, strategically polished into drama by netizens and media to gain attention? Who benefits from the viral nature of this story? Is it HYBE, the artists, or the content creators who rely on sensationalism for traffic and revenue? Until now, there has been no official confirmation from the agency or a personal statement from Jungkook himself. In this vacuum of information, speculation thrives. We see how a video less than a minute long can trigger prolonged assumptions, even shaping a full narrative believed by millions. But have we stopped to ask, what is the main source of this news? Does the content we consume come from credible investigative reports, or just edited clips manipulated by algorithms for engagement? A critical public must begin to consider the possibility that this entire chain of events, from Taehyung's live to Jungkook's appearance, might be the result of a narrative construction that isn't entirely honest. It could simply be a domino effect from unchecked netizen interpretations. In an era where anyone can be a news source, the fundamental question is, who is responsible for the truth of information that spreads so rapidly? It must be noted that the information we present comes from various public channels, not all of which can be directly verified. Some content uploaders don't even specify time or location, relying solely on visual framing and dramatic narration to stir viewers' emotions. Given that, how can we be sure of the authenticity of these events? It's natural for the public to feel sympathy or get emotionally involved when they see their idols appear distressed or make sudden decisions. But at the same time, have we as viewers truly exercised caution in distinguishing between empathy and emotional manipulation? Are we witnessing a real internal conflict, or just a covert performance using viewers' emotions as content amplification? This situation also opens up broader ethical debates about how the entertainment industry treats artists' personal issues as public commodities. If this event is truly a sincere emotional response from Jungkook to Taehyung's condition, then it's worth questioning why there is no privacy protection effort from management. On the other hand, if all of this was consciously orchestrated by certain parties, then viewers must be even more cautious that they may be led to believe in a false reality. In such conditions, it's crucial for us to maintain emotional distance and begin building a habit of skeptical thinking. We must dare to question the narratives presented to us. Is there factual evidence supporting the claims? Who spread this information first, and what was their motive? Is there a pattern in how this information is packaged and distributed? Are we as viewers being used to create public pressure on certain institutions? With so many competing narratives, the public can easily be divided between two poles, those who fully believe and those who are completely skeptical. However, the best stance may lie in the middle, not rejecting the possibility but also not readily accepting it without data. This phenomenon should serve as a shared lesson that in the digital era, perception can be easily controlled and shaped by actors we don't even know. Therefore, it's important for all of us, fans, journalists, and the general public, to not lose objectivity when consuming information. We invite you all to reflect on this event more deeply. Do you think this is reality or fabrication? Could it be part of a promotional strategy or a form of personal pressure on the agency? Who should be held accountable if the circulating information turns out to be unfounded? And most importantly, are we willing to admit that we too can be fooled by a narrative that seems convincing? In closing, we reiterate that all information presented in this article was compiled from various open sources, whose credibility still needs to be further verified. Therefore, think critically, don't trust easily, and always seek the truth from multiple perspectives. Amid the flood of digital information, sharp thinking and vigilance are the most valuable assets the public can have today. Thank you.